2,308 metres ahead of them for the Wonthaggi Workmen's Club. They're off. Slowing to stride was Dar Deputy, who finds his feet early doors. Coming out well was Savvy Dan from out wide. 8 Shouts is rolling forward. Little Brother is a little bit wide in the early stages as they sort out their order. Whiskey Jack between gallopers. Then came Sawati. Peace Process got back in the field. Mr. Zigmund likewise to be second to last, and Dar Deputy whipped them in. They worked down the side of the course. They're not breaking records first time around, and out in front was 8 Shouts, but they are crawling up top. Out wide was Little Brother. Then came Savvy Dan, who might have to push on and be a little bit closer to the speed. Then came Peace Process behind them. Next in running the all-white was Whiskey Jack. Further back to Mr. Zigmund. Over on the inside was Dar Deputy, and Sawati whipped them in. You just about walk quicker than them as they're about to running to the straight on the first time around. One's off and going around the Whiskey Jack. Sophie Clayfield wants to get involved. Little Brother, he's going that slow. He's got his head just about on the ground. Can't hold him any slower. 8 Shouts is over on the inside. They'll take a while if they're going to go this speed to be here in a lap's time, I can assure you. Over on the inside was Peace Process. Between gallopers was Savvy Dan. Then followed by Mr. Zigmund, Dar Deputy, and Sawati's at the tail end of the field. So they work out of the straight and down the side of the course. Still out in front, increasing things a little bit now was 8 Shouts. It does so from its nearest rival. That's the outside in Little Brother. Undefeated 2 from 2 at Woolamai as they're about to run into the back of the track. Next we had Peace Process, the lone mare in the field. One out, one back was Whiskey Jack the jumper. Then we had Savvy Dan was next in running midfield. Dar Deputy, Mr. Zigmund to its outside, and Sawati is going to have to come from last as they run inside the 800 pole. They start to clip things up now. Out in front was 8 Shouts. It is certainly dictated as it likes. It leads out by a half. Of in second place, Little Brother. Then came in third spot Whiskey Jack and the all-white. Peace Processes over on the inside. Mr. Zigmund starts to improve up into the race now for Leigh Taylor as they work down the side of the course and a bit of a sprint goes on. They drop Savvy Dan. Then came Dar Deputy and Sawati at the tail end of the field. So 8 Shouts has led throughout, but he's got company now. And coming around the field was Mr. Zigmund, just like on Shahin. Taylor says, catch me if you can. Little Brother, he's trying to fight on. Then came Whiskey Jack. Mr. Zigmund, we know he's tough. He's in for the fight. Little Brother, he's trying hard, but Mr. Zigmund, he's off and gone. A tough stayer. Leigh Taylor's had a day out at Woolamai. Goes on and beats Dar Deputy. He's jumped out of the ground late in the piece. Then came, next over was either Whiskey Jack or 8 Shouts. Then Little Brother. Peace Process, Savvy Dan. Sawati was always going to find it hard in that run race to come from last. Mr. Zigmund. Leigh Taylor ends with the last 2 winners. He leaves a cup winner himself. He's been a beauty of a stayer, Mr. Zigmund. Pete Foster has a day out too with Nazarene earlier on in the program today.